So, a question for you is, how do you not sacrifice the needs of your community around you for the sake of the momentum that is on Prayer House?
Yeah, I'd say one, momentum doesn't equate purity. Momentum also doesn't equate influence. And momentum doesn't also equate to impact.
Hmm.
You can have a lot of momentum and then just stop. You can have a lot of momentum running into a brick wall. You can have a lot of momentum and it seemed good from afar, but you get close up and it's like dirt cheap.
Hmm.
Um, But I would say the way that I don't sacrifice the needs of my community is one, just practically like checking up. One thing that I've been learning from a good friend of mine, Will, is friendship is so important, and also friendship is really hard.
Yeah.
And to be a leader and also really desire friendship with your community is hard. No one ever talks about the hardship of leading a community
Hmm.
while also maintaining friendships, one inside of it and then two even outside of it.
Hmm.
And I would say practically checking in, asking, hey, what are the needs that you guys are wanting? What are the needs that you guys are desiring? And then also just in humility, asking, hey, what are some areas of my life where I might not be leading or even being a good friend?
Hmm.
I think
Wow.
humility is one of the biggest components as a leader.
Vulnerable.
Yeah, to be vulnerable and say, hey, I don't actually know how to do this well. I don't actually know how to, I mean, even just recountering the question of saying, hey, is there any areas in my life where I'm sacrificing the needs of our community for the sake of momentum and having other people speak into it?
That's super practical. It's just so simple.
Yeah, because pride will blur you from actually loving well and also just like walking in humility.
Yeah.
Pride is the biggest downfall of any leader. So,
Wow. So it's simple, but it's not easy. And anything that is worth something has a cost.
there is. And I say with most later, I would say with most leaders, they want to make momentum and also leave behind their community.
Wow.
And you'll get far enough to realize when you look back and no one's around you that you got somewhere and you did it on your own.
Mm.
It's one of the scariest things is all you can look is forward
Mm.
and you never look behind. And if you're leading a bunch of sheep, you got to kind of like shepherd them.
Mm.
And so I would say if you're a leader and there's momentum on your life, slow down,
Mm.
check yourself for humility.
So now
Have some older leaders that are ahead of you that can call you out and call you up. And
yeah, that's good.
yeah, I think those are some really good practicals. So,
Wow.
all right, Mark, I got a question for you, bro. How has ministering to the Lord changed your heart?
Wow. Such a good question. I would say how it's looked to minister to the Lord in my life, it's been a lot through worship musically.
Mm-hmm.
And that was such a gauge in my life to step into, where it, as I grew in it, it like lined up with my character in the Lord. I felt like, because I grew up playing sports and I was able to like minister to the Lord through that, but I was good enough at it where I can hide behind the skill and give God glory, but totally fake it till I made it. With music, I couldn't when I started because
Wow.
I was like, it was vulnerable. It was open. It was could be wounding. It was uncomfortable. And so when it comes to ministering to the Lord, to me, I think it looks like doing what he enjoys. And I think of scriptures like obedience being better than sacrifice. He who offers thanksgiving to me as a sacrifice glorifies me. Just things like this that the Lord enjoys from his people and pleases him.
Yeah.
It's pleasing to him. And so,
how would you describe ministering to the Lord and how in the context of leading has it allowed and changed your life?
Like in worship leading?
Sure.
Or just
Just
leading
even in general. Like, yeah, if there's like someone out there listening right now that's wondering what is ministering to the Lord and why is that actually like impactful in my life?
Well, when you minister to the Lord, he ministers to people, and he's the best minister.
But as a leader, am I not supposed to be the one ministering to people?
Not without the Lord. There's no lasting fruit from that place, because we can some water, some sow, but only God brings the increase.
That's so good.
And we can water and sow seeds into people and help spur them on through watering and even reap the harvest, but there's no growth apart from God bringing that growth.
Yeah.
And just that principle alone really sets up a standard where it has to be, I minister to the Lord, I give him what he desires, a broken and contrite heart that he won't despise,
wow.
a meekness that inherits the earth, a poor in spirit that that gets the kingdom of heaven. And he is the kingdom of heaven. So in that, responding to the Lord rightly to who he is as it ministers to him, and he's like, wow, look at this heart that is open. It connects to his heart. And then as we minister to people, we're ministering his heart to people. So
that's amazing.
Even when we are ministering, we're aligned with his heart because we've laid down our agenda, our pride, what we wanted. And now we're in sync with the Lord.
I would say as leaders, like we've gotten really great at ministering to people. And I've asked a lot of people like, hey, what does ministering to the Lord look like? And they have no idea what that means. And it's crazy how we've gotten so familiar with ministering to people that we've kind of lost like what it looks like to minister to God. Yeah. And practically when you think about ministering to God, you go, okay, well, how can I minister to the almighty, powerful, knowing God? How does one human being like me be able to minister to God? Like that sounds so ethereal. And also like practically, what is even ministering to the Lord? I think of tending to his heart, having relationship with him, opening my heart, and giving him everything that I thought was mine because it never was mine to begin with. And so even when I step into a time of worship or prayer, that's me ministering to God because I'm giving him what's rightfully his to begin with. And I'm pouring out my heart, pouring out my oil, casting my crowns.
Wow.
Like this is what it looks like to have a vertical relationship with the Lord. And I think we've lost that. We've been really good at entertaining people. And we've missed like, how do I give my heart and focus and attention to the Lord vertically? And this is like eye contact. It's like love sickness. It's like bridal identity. It's the one thing that I feel like the church is missing, to be honest, is this full like devotion to the Lord.
Wow.
And yet we've gotten so good at this horizontal, ministering to people, performing, entertaining, production. It's like, how can I grab their attention so that they can pay attention to me? And we've like totally hey, can we focus on God? You know?
Well, there's two instances I can think of in scripture that help get a picture of what it's like to minister to the Lord. One being obvious revelation, the worship around his throne and what that looks like.
Holy,
that speaks to him.
Holy.
Like the elders representing the wise and the good know-it-all, casting crowns at his feet.
Yes.
4 living creatures bowing, like just what it looks like in heaven to minister to him rightly. Just that model alone should be enough. But I also think of a scripture where the disciples asked Jesus, how can we be doing the works of God? What are the works of God? And he gives one simple answer, but it's so profound. It says, believe. Believe in me, in the one who sent me.
That's so good. Just believe.
Believe. Like, believe him. Think of when it's even in the flesh, but it's like it's so practical when someone just believes you for takes it at face value and is like, I believe what you have to say. That ministers to us so deeply. It's like, oh, you believe me.
But how much more believing in God,
believing in Him, the one who's perfect in love, anointed with the oil of gladness above His companions. How joyful He is.
This is so good.
To respond to us just believing. We get excited when people believe us for like you know what, I believe you. And
but how much more the heart of God?
More the heart of God. He put that in us.
Dang.
Because we're made in His image, but like He's the source of that.
Yeah.
And He just eats it up, and then He ministers to people through that heart that believes, just believes Him. It's faith. For Hebrews 11, it's impossible to please God without faith.
Yes.
Belief.
Yeah, we gotta bring back this heart posture of ministering to God, coming into a space, all eyes on Jesus, not the people around you, and teaching a generation how to do that.
Wow.
And so this is good.
It's true. So good.